Welcome to Space Coast Live. I'm your host, Jeanna Wood, and with Labor Day weekend behind us, there's still time for one last getaway this summer. I'm here at River Rocks in Melbourne, and today we're going to uncover ways to make the most of your trip, especially if you only have 48 hours to spend. Now, the Space Coast is known for its 72 miles of beaches, which is one of the many reasons why visitors make their way here every year.
Today, I'm giving you the ultimate breakdown of our beaches on Florida's Space Coast and how you can experience everything in less than 48 hours. Brevard County is home to 72 miles of beaches that are all different and unique in their own way. Starting at the northernmost point, we are hitting the Canaveral National Seashore. This is one of the most beautiful and secluded beaches in our area that is perfect for escaping the crowds. A quick drive south takes us to Jetty Park in Port Canaveral. Jetty Park is likely the most well-known and commonly used location for rocket launch viewing, as it's the closest southern beach to the launch pads. Our next stop is Coconuts Restaurant, which sits right on the sand in downtown Cocoa Beach. Whether you are traveling with your family, a group of friends, or with your spouse, this is a great spot to see and do it all. The journey continues south to Paradise Beach. We're almost dead center in the county on our coastline tour of the Space Coast. Paradise is one of my favorite beaches, and it's actually my home break for surfing, workouts, and anything I need for a day on the beach. If you're looking to catch a few waves, this is one of my top spots for fun surf almost year-round. Just a few minutes south is our next stop at the Archie Carr National Wildlife Refuge. This refuge includes a vast span of beaches at the southernmost end of Brevard County that ends at the world-famous Sebastian Inlet State Park. The Archie Carr Refuge is home to one of the largest sea turtle nesting grounds in the United States and is hands down some of the most beautiful and secluded regions of coastline on the Space Coast. There are endless beaches to explore, sea turtle viewing programs, and of course, world-class waves at Sebastian Inlet. The inlet is the southernmost point and the last beach in Brevard County, but it's a must-see on your visit. From surfing and jet skiing to fishing and relaxing in the tide pool, this is an epic way to finish the perfect tour of the Space Coast beaches. That's a wrap for this adventure. Start planning your coastline tour. We'll see you out here.
Florida Space Coast is home to Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, and there's nowhere else in the world that gets you closer to space history and the thrill of a rocket launch. Join the journey and plan to spend a full day there enjoying the greatest space adventure on the Earth. Perhaps you're looking to unwind and relax before you gear up for fall's festivities. With a body of water nearby, from oceanfront to riverfront, finding waterfront dining is as easy as 1, 2, 3. I've been hanging out at River Rocks today, so let's check in and see what's on the menu.
River Rocks is the best of both worlds. River Rocks inside is an upscale restaurant featuring fresh ingredients, fresh fish daily from our chef, Alberto. Outside is the dock restaurant featuring fresh ingredients and fresh seafood also, but it's outside, casual.
I would say what makes River Rocks unique is that you can get it all in one. You can come out and even start with a drink out on the docks and come inside and have an early bird dinner with prime rib and chicken. At the same time, you can come up here, bring your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, have an anniversary dinner with homemade food, from scratch sauces, from scratch desserts, great wine specials, and have a great time.
Some people know the Space Coast as a beach destination, while others associate it with all things space. But did you know that the Space Coast has more than 10 craft breweries for you to discover? As if you needed another reason to visit, brewery hopping is definitely a must. Today we showed you how to enjoy the final few weeks of summer here on Florida Space Coast. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Space Coast Live. I'm your host, Jeanna Wood, and we'll see you next time.